Over the last 10 years, Centum and by extension James Mworia has executed two strategies. Centum 2.0, which is the famous strategy everybody knows, and Centum 3.0, which is just about to come to an end. And that means Centum is just about to launch itself into another 5-year strategy period. We want to find out more. What should we expect as shareholders, as investors, as the public from Centum in the next 5 years? My name is Pius Mushiri Mugo, the Managing Director of Noble Capital, and you're watching Invest in Africa. James Mworia.
Yeah.
You always tell me you don't live in the past,
Yeah.
you look to the future,
Yes.
and keep improving. So what is your outlook for the next 5 years?
My outlook for the next 5 years is a phase where we'll sort of institutionalize Centum so that we finally put the foundations of what will be an enduring institution. My ambition for Centum is that in the next 5 years we should have shareholder funds, the book value of shareholder funds getting to $1 billion. We should be able to deliver a consistent return. I would like us to enhance the dividend payout to our shareholders. They have been very patient with us. We are looking at strengthening the balance sheet. In fact, my hope is that in the next 24 months, the Centum balance sheet will be debt-free. We'll be able to pay off all our debt. So starting from a point where you had 10 million to then not getting 1 shilling of shareholder capital, growing the business, and then getting to a level where you're totally debt-free, and then grow it to around $1 billion, while at the same time consistently paying a dividend. That's that's my aspiration for. Yeah. That's what success looks like in Centum 4.0.
Yeah. Yeah. So I get the sense it's been very fast growth. We want to now institutionalize the business, enhance cash return. Yes. And have a deleveraged balance sheet.
Yes, and we'll still continue growing because for us to move to 100 billion shillings, we'll have to double the current book value of shareholder funds.
Absolutely.
So we'll not be sitting on our laurels.
Yes.
But it's also the quality of the growth that is going to be critical. And so it's a different phase of the business. I see us having different strong businesses below it. So our private equity business sort of being more independent. Just like you left a few years ago.
Yes.
I would like this business to be totally independent. Also, we've just done that with real estate.
Yes.
So also becoming more independent, moving out, having its own sort of growth. Yeah. Your business carrying on. Yeah. So that's a phase we are getting into, and it's an exciting phase. Yeah. Yeah.
Very interesting. I think the one word that stands out is maturity. The business is maturing. Yeah. And in terms of operating environment, what are some of the things that you'll be looking out for the next 5 years?
You know, there's a cartoon I read or I saw a few years back, and it has always stuck with me. And one guy tells the other, "Yeah, there's going to be a recession." The other person says, "I've chosen not to participate." So for me, I've chosen only to participate in the success. Yes. I know and you see, you have to perform well regardless of the operating environment. Yeah. So I don't know how the operating environment is going to be. But the choices I've taken is to be successful, regardless of because the operating environment, I can do nothing about it. Yeah. The focus is where is my circle of influence. Yeah. So I don't spend too much time thinking about the environment. Whatever the environment will be, we'll make the best of it. And you've seen us do so. Absolutely. In the past, where we've been in equities, then the environment changes, then the thing with us is that we're very nimble. Yeah. Then we've shifted to fixed income. At one time we were lending to banks, we're doing repos. Then we've gone into other African markets. So the idea is that whatever you have, you work with it as it is. You don't fight with the environment. Yeah. So whatever the environment comes, we intend to remain flexible and to work with it as what is the constant is that we are working for success.
Yeah. 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 Thank you very much, James. I think for me, it's just, this is a nice way to wrap up.
Yeah.
Deliver to promise without giving any excuses,
Yeah.
regardless. Thank you for watching. I hope you have great insights concerning Centum for the next 5 years. My name is Pius Mushiri Mugo, the Managing Director of Nabo Capital, and you're watching Invest in Africa.